Hey, it's another one of them talking with OC. I'm your host OC. It's another one of those podcasts without a name. I'm gonna bring on my partner. I'm gonna bring on my partner. Add to the stage, my
And
partner.
tonight, you know what, man? It's your main man, Big AC the one, and I gotta get it out the way early, man. My Golden State Warriors didn't want that smoke tonight. They went on ahead and let them Houston Rockets look like the team of the 2000s or something.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes the better team got to have their backs against the wall to come
Yeah,
out and get it done. They have to. It has to work
yeah,
that way sometimes.
yeah. Hey, and that's what we hoping to see. You know, Game 7 gonna be like all the way live.
Uh,
I'm
Something
sure
happened
that
to your audio. What happened to your audio, Mister? Is your
I don't
audio
know the
good?
mic's still on. You can't hear me.
We good?
We good? Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't.
But
I can't. I can't hear you.
can't hear me. Okay, I'm gonna
While
go.
my guy is getting his audio together. He'll be back. Them Warriors, just sometimes they gotta have their backs against the wall to come out and do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I agree with that. I'm hoping that they pull it out, but them young legs that them Rockets got, them young legs that them Rockets got, man, it's just terrible. But now we're gonna bring my guy back. Let's bring my guy back.
Yeah,
Add it to the
we good now.
stage.
Yes,
Hey
yes,
man,
yes.
what's going on with your mic? It's your mic, boy.
Mic ain't working tonight.
There you go. There
There
you
it
go.
go.
There you
Okay.
go.
Okay, yeah, we good. We good. We in motion. Man, yeah, but no, you know what? That's it, man. Look, the Warriors, I'm not worried about them in a one game go for all. You know what I'm saying? They'll get
Yeah.
the therapy, they'll get the you know the treatment they need in the background and come
Mhm.
out ready to play on
Yeah.
what's that on Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They got these 2 days, or they got the one day,
yeah.
the 1 day travel, and then they
Yeah,
got the shoot around, and let's go get busy.
let's go get it. You know, I'm gonna
Let's
say
go
like
get
this. I'm
busy.
encouraged that you did. They still found a way for Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler to get their money. Man, them other dudes didn't make them timely buckets this game.
Hey, brother, your audio went back out. Your
It's
audio.
back out,
I don't know what's wrong with your
man. Let's,
with your audio. It went back out.
let's see. Yeah, how about that? How about
I
hello?
know you dropping some jewels. You dropping some jewels on us.
Man, yep. Look,
And yeah,
I'm
it's still out, man. Yeah.
okay.
Your audio, look, your audio. His audio got mustard on the tip of it, so he can't get it going, but he gonna get it going. But yeah, shout out to your Ham Right podcast. Talking with OC was on your Ham Right podcast. I'll be on there this weekend. Anywhere you want to get your podcast from, go ahead and sneak on over to your Ham Right and get that podcast. Those brothers from Florida, down to earth, wonderful cats. Man, just we just hit it off in this podcast game. So we're gonna be doing more collaborations. I want to get them on more of my stuff that I'm doing. So it's gonna be great. Talking with OC, I'm your host OC. We are live right now. We are live after the Warriors beat down. They got beat down today, but they'll be back. They'll be back. They'll be back for tomorrow. I mean Sunday. They get on Sunday. It's cool. Right now, I'm trying to look up where we live at. Where's we live at? Dang, man, there be so much stuff going on social media, man. So much stuff going on. Let me see. Boom. I ain't trying to be on that. I'm trying to be on that. Talking with OC. Well, we ain't live on Talking with OC. We should be live on my other platform. Boom. Let's go to the other platform. See where we live at. Boom. We live on this platform. Live on the platform. So we're gonna keep it going. Um, another podcast that I like that I got turned on to this week. Shout out to Simona and Gigi. I went to school with these wonderful ladies, and they have a podcast called Mind Your Business. They mind their business, and it's not a podcast about what you would think it would be about, but it's about these ladies on this panel telling giving good strategy about business, about relationships, about all kind of stuff. All of them up there look nice looking ladies. And they all have a business that they run, and they all self-sufficient. So I tuned in, and I love looking at that podcast or listening to the podcast. I listened to the podcast while I was riding to work. Finished it up at work when I got to work. That was episode 2 that I listened to, and I think they should keep it going. I think that's going to be a real good hit podcast, because it's some real hard hitting questions, or hard hitting conversation. I should say it's a hard hitting conversation, and they are not pulling any punches. They are talking about it like it's supposed to be talked about. So shout out to that podcast, Minding My Business, or Mind My Business. I got to figure out which one it is, because I'm bad with names. So but Gigi and Simona. That's gonna be a hit. Y'all on a hit show. Y'all got a hit show. And then y'all therapist that's on there, I think that's what she is. Y'all gonna have a hit show. That's a hit show. Get y'all some sponsors. Woo! Y'all on y'all way. Y'all gonna be nominated for all kind of awards with that show. Yeah, but I'm waiting for Big AC to get back. Again, I want to say shout out to Your Ham Right podcast. I was on there tonight. C-Ham and D-Ham, they really do their thing. I want to give a shout out to Big Ja, the skit maker. Big Ja, the skit maker. He moved over into miniseries. Big Ja don't know me, but I follow his I followed his career from just making skits to all right now. He's involved in making many. It's like they like mini movies. They're mini movies, and I like watching his progression. Big Ja, shout out to Big Ja. I'm gonna put that in my things, my shout outs. I'm gonna put that in there. But it's been a lot of things happening, a lot of things in the news, a lot of things happening. I talked about earlier. How do I feel about what's the age group of women should be dating men? What is their age difference? It should be. I was asked that question, and I think that each is own. You know what I'm saying? Long as everybody adults, it shouldn't be a problem. But me personally, I wouldn't date nobody younger than probably let me see, probably about 45, 42. The 30-year-olds, maybe 39 might can crack the top 10. But I gotta have my preference is somebody that's older because they know, they should know. If they don't know, they should have a grasp on life and what something that they can teach me, or something that we can teach each other, and we can have great conversation. We can have a lot in common. I don't have to be clutching my pocket every 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we do that. But some of these celebrities that be getting into trouble, that be messing with these women 10, 15 years they senior. That's what they be. That's just what they be. And I have nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that if the person is 19, 18, and the other person is 40 something. That's what they dynamic is. That's what they dynamic is. But it gotta be everything gotta be in one of those pockets that that love is in. It can't be for no superficial stuff. So that's what I think about that. Yeah, I don't know where my co-host is, but he should be back any minute. So just going around the league, around this internet, around this league. I seen another podcast. I listened to another podcast called Get Got podcast with Marshawn Lynch, and I forget his name. I be forgetting partner name all the time, but they play ball together, and it's just they get a chance to get all of the good interviews with the good sports dudes. So I watch that. I watch Baron Davis on there. Shout out to Baron Davis. All of the great things he does for his community. and just everywhere he can go without needing a bodyguard. I mean, shout out to that man. You can move about the earth when you good in your skin and you good with everybody else. So shout out to Baron Davis. Shout out to that podcast, Get Got Podcast. That's another one that I listen to, and that I like listening to. Another podcast. I like a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of interviews and a lot of podcasts. And I just don't waste my time on stuff that just don't really mean nothing. I like to keep up on some current events, so I like to listen to the Stephen A. Smith show. I listen to that in the morning. I listen to Club Shay Shay. He be having some good interviews. Even though he going through what he going through personally, that's got to be played out in the public. I still listen to his show, still watch his show, still watch him in Ocho, still watch him in Ocho. Go at it on or not go at it, but just be on that night podcast they got. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. I like listening to those type of podcasts, regardless. My guy got something he going through personally. Well, not my guy, but I've been around for a while. He played for the team that I root for. He played for the Baltimore Ravens, won a ring, I think, and he also played for the Denver Broncos and won 2 rings. So I feel like he been. I ain't never seen him in trouble like this. And he not really in trouble. It's just a civil suit. So you know what I'm saying, and they'll get that shit hammered out one way or the other. They get it hammered out. I also like this podcast that John Gruden, former coach of the Raiders, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, from former coach. I love his podcast. He breaks down football like in no other. I don't care what they say about you, John. I love your coaching. I love your coaching style. I love how you call plays. I love how you break down all of these positions. I love how you break down football, period. That's what I like about it. I don't know John personally, but if I got a chance to meet John Gruden, I would just be like, man, I want to ask you so many questions about football. But he has had some great quarterbacks on the show lately. He got this new one where he got the running back Gentry that was taken by the Raiders, and I think in the first round of the NFL 2025 NFL draft. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna listen to that probably tonight while I'm playing the game or something. I'm gonna listen to that. But I just think that it's a lot of podcasts out here. I like the Mace and Cameron podcast. Mace and Cameron podcast. It is what it is. I like listening to that in the morning when I go on my walks. I like listening to that. Oh, I was looking at a alert, but I like listening to that. They have some great takes on sports. I watch. What else I watch? I've been on this guy doing Evil Streets TV. I've been on his podcast because he talks about the streets. He talks about all of the ballers that was in the streets, legendary cats that ran the streets. He talk about them and all around the country. And I just never knew it was that many ballers around the country. And I'm not talking about sports. I'm talking about big dope ballers. It just blows me away when I hear these different how these different cats set up these different multi-million-dollar businesses in the drug industry. What else has been out there that I like? What else has been out there that I like? I like Cam Newton. I like his podcast that he got. Both his podcasts he got. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with the names, but I like how he break down certain things, talk about certain things, talk to certain people. Some of it is good. Some of it is I don't even mess with. Gil's Arena. Shout out to Gills Arena. I like watching. I like listening. Excuse me. I keep saying watching, but I like listening to that podcast. Yeah, so I just like listening to different podcasts, so it gets some different ideas about different things, about questions I want to ask, and places I want to go, and things I want to do. And so they had another podcast. Marcellus Wiley does. I watched and listened to his podcast while I'm working. Shout out to these fellas that's out here in this space doing it. Of course, Drink Champs. Of course, Drink Champs. Shout out to Nori and DJ EFN. Nice. Great interviews that they be getting. Great interviews that they be getting. And I just really like listening to these podcasts. They show a different side of people. That's what I like about the podcast. They show a different side of people. So there it is. I mean, this is a podcast without a name. We live. I think my guy had some trouble with his audio, so we might be back on a different night together. We might be back on a different night together. I watched $1 Million Worth of Game. Listened to $1 Million Worth of Game. Corey Holcomb is on the episode. Shout out to Corey Holcomb, 5150 podcast. I respect that brother. I don't know him personally, but I respect that brother because he be real about what he be saying, and he stand on what he's saying. And so if you got a problem with it, come holler at me. He don't got a problem with talking to you either, because he had a problem with Donnell Rollins, and Donnell Rollins called in to the show, $1 Million Worth of Game, and they was having a conversation on there. They both were still kind of disrespecting each other, but the conversation was great. $1 Million Worth of Game got a great interview. That's a great interview. I also listened to Shaq's the Big Shaq podcast. Shout out to History of the Bay podcast. Some real Bay legends was been on there. Let me see. Who else I'll be looking at? Listening to. I listen to all the sports stuff. Sway in the morning. Great job with interviewing people. Great job with interviewing with people. And what I like about Sway is a real Bay Area. Sway is hip hop and Sway is Bay Area. So that's what I like about listening to his interviews. He always throw his Bay business, town business in there. He always throw town business in there. I just like listening to all of these different podcasts. That's why I decided to really start mine. One of the reasons why I decided to start mine is because I like talking and being on camera and bringing different things to people. So that's a bit about me. It's a bit about what I do. This whole week, I'm gonna move into something else. I'm gonna move into health and wellness. Boom. This whole week, I've been at the gym getting my cardio on, walking, and I feel a lot better. I feel like my mobility is coming back, because I used to couldn't walk to the mailbox without my back hurting, and now I can. But I was in car accident 2 years ago, and it was hard for me to move around. But now I'm moving back around, getting my strength back, and I'm ready to roll. So I encourage everybody out there to get you some exercise in your life and do your thing. That's what I encourage, because I'm doing the same thing. I'm encouraging myself. I'm doing the same thing. I wish I had a guest to bring on tonight. We could talk about anything. We could talk about anything, but I don't. And I think it's about time that I call it quits. Because I don't got nothing else to talk about on the podcast without a name, without my co-host, Big AC. He had a technical difficulty, so he couldn't be on right now. I was hoping that he clicked back in, but I'm gonna get over to this. Probably get over to this thing. Oh, he just texted me. Well, uh, shout out to Big AC. I'm gonna just tell him we'll get on. sometime this weekend. We get on sometime this weekend. Well, that's my cue, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see what we got on Facebook. Let me see. It's my cue, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Who put their cools out on my floor? No, that's my cue, ladies and gentlemen, to get up out of here. I might be able to bring my boy on. Let me see if I can get this. This link up. See if I can get this link up. We wanna copy that link, and we want to throw it right in here. We want to throw it right in there. I might get Ike to come on.
When the Warriors went up 3-1, with that being said, if they just shoot, mediocre.
Yeah, I might get Ike to come on.
If they just make 7 more free throws, they win that game. You understand what I'm saying? So, but that was the youth. When you get in the playoffs, it's hard because teams got to make adjustments, right? So it's hard, and you make adjustments on the same team, night in, night out. What's up, Sam? I'm gonna pull you in. Hold on. So you making adjustments night in and night out against the same team, and Ime Udoka made a great adjustment tonight against this Warrior team. He threw a little wrinkle in there on defense. What he did was he was running 2 at Curry because Curry get his shot off in a half a second. So he started running 2 at Curry, right? And now he was forcing Curry to either drive, get to the goal.
I gotta get out. Oh, okay. So yeah, we still on this thing. I'm gonna try to do what I gotta do. People are always comparing other folks to other folks, man. How you gonna compare Ant-Man to Jordan? You can't do it. He ain't won nothing yet. How can you do that? You got to win something to be. You got to win something, buddy. You can't just be compared. You got to win something. We got to win something. You got to win something. You got to win something. You can't just be compared to Jordan. You got to win something. You got to win something to be compared to that Jordan guy. You got to win something. I mean, that's in my time watching basketball. My favorite player of all time is Magic Johnson. Hands down, that's my favorite player. He may not have had the athleticism as a Jordan, but his IQ was just off the chart. There's no point guard to ever be that to play like Magic. Magic won in his rookie season. Come on, man. Magic changed the game, and Magic was just even I don't care who he played with. Magic made everybody better. His whole team was better because Magic was running the point. So, and Magic in his rookie season, he had to play center. 42 points in the game to close out. Oh man. Come on, man. And there's no guard that's messing with Magic, man. No guard that's messing with Magic. That's my favorite all-time guard, point guard all the time. Then come and this is my list. And then come after that, I would have to say Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas was something you didn't want to see either. Tough, gritty, can just dribble the ball like nobody else. Of course we got Steph. We got Stepfordless up there, but I think Steph Curry is more like not a point guard. I think he's a shooting guard. I think that's his deal. I will put him over there in that conversation. Not a point guard though. I wouldn't put him in the point guard because that's not what he does. He don't do that. But Magic Johnson, Isaiah Thomas, man, those two are my favorite guards. My favorite point guards, pure point guards. Then you go down to you got other point guards. I got GP on that list. Gary Payton on that list. GP. You know what I'm saying? I got to have GP on that list. So and then the list falls off. You can put anybody else up there you want to. Those are my top three, and you can put anybody else underneath there you want to. And there's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that. So yeah. So I gave him the code, and if he's not gonna come in, he's not gonna come in. Yeah. So I'm going to. Where is it at? I'm going to see if I can put it here. Paste. I'm gonna put come join the show. Come join the show. I pasted it out there. Folks got to know. Come join the show. Come join the show. Oh, I got a bone to pick with this Threads too. This Threads that they got off of that's hooked on to Instagram. It's a lot of scammers on there. A lot of scammers. They want you to come over and pay money to watch they naked asses do what they do. I think that's free, man. That's all free. When you get in a situation where you have to pay women for stuff like that, that's not what I do. I never had to do that. Never had to do that in my life. It's free. That's always been free to me. It's free. It's free to me. It's always been free. And folks don't understand that. They don't understand that they want to go pay. I don't understand why they pay. I don't understand why what they spend their money on that. I can't spend my money on that. My money got to go on something better. Some better butter. My money got to go on something better. Something better. But yeah, this is Talking with OC. I'm your host, OC. Trying to get more people to come in so we can probably get a nice conversation going on. Nice conversation going on. So, stay tuned. Big AC won't be able to make it tonight. His audio is went funky on him. Why it go funky on him? I don't know. Can't tell you why. Today, I can't tell you why. But we'll be back this weekend sometime. Hopefully, we can get some people to chime in. I'm gonna put that on both of my things. Let me go put it on my other channel right quick. Let me put it on my other channel right quick. Paste it. Come join the show. So hopefully I got somebody coming in. Hopefully we got somebody coming in. We want to be live. We want to be live. Yeah, no, this is AI. I don't know too many people using AI nowadays. They use AI. Come on in here. I got 3 people watching the show. Big AC can't be with us tonight. He got some technical difficulties, and I'm just over here streaming live. I just put up on Facebook. I just put up the little link. If you go on the Facebook, Talking with OC, or go over to Overton page, you could click on the link, and you can get in the room, and we can have a discussion. We can talk on Talking with OC. I would love to talk to somebody I ain't talked to in a while. I got some questions I want to ask some people. just chime in. That's all you got to do is chime in. Chime in. That's it. That's all you got to do. We made some trades. The Baltimore Ravens, they got a receiver called Dante. His name is Dante Johnson. Journey in the NFL. So let's go, huh? Let's go. We got another receiver. We picked up a kicker in the draft. We picked up I think a left tackle. Picked up some edge. We picked up an edge rusher. We had a great draft. The Ravens had a great quiet draft. Great quiet draft. I want to see what this season upholds. I got to see. I can't wait to see it. What's up, Tom? First or second chance at a first class life. Man, we finna do it. I got some people want to be on the panel talking with us and being on the panel. What's going on with you, Tone? Put me on. Tone, did you hit the link? Did you hit the link? You got to hit the link, Tone. You got to hit the link, baby. Got to hit. I think I'm gonna text you the link, Tone. I'll text you the link. I'm gonna text Tone the link. I'm gonna text Tone the link, man. Let me see, where is he at? T Smooth. I'm gonna text Tone the link. Tone, I text you the link. I text you at the tsmooth.com. I text you the link. Get on. Come on and get on. Let's talk about what we got going, what we got coming up. Let's talk about how you doing, brother. Let's talk about it. I'm trying to put you on. By the way, if anybody want to do any streaming, have any mess with the streaming outlet, it's called StreamYard. StreamYard has why did I push that button? Sorry about that, y'all. StreamYard is all for your streaming purposes. If you want to make a podcast, they record them for you. It's easy to get the recordings and put them out. This is a great platform for podcasts, for any of your streaming needs. If you want to do a class or something, you can use StreamYard. StreamYard is good. So go over to StreamYard and say Talking with OC sent you, and you might get a discount. Talking with OC with you. Yeah. So Tone, what's up, Tone? Tone. T Smooth. Yeah, I wish people can get on. We can do this. Turn this party out just by standing still. While brother Zach Hill. EPMD. Shout out to EPMD. EPMD. Yeah, so everything is everything right now. I got some questions I want to ask some people too. I might get on the GTA and start driving around. What's the name? There you go, T Smooth. There you go.
Hello.
T
What that
Smooth.
do? What
Hey.
that do? It's your nigga, man. Yeah. We really doing what we supposed to do.
Hey man, we on this thing.
We on this thing.
Where you at?
I'm in Boca Raton, Florida right now.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm looking at that hot tub right there. I'm about to get in it. Hello.
The temperature must be good out there.
The temperature is good. It's about 70 something right now.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
feel? It's not cool at all. It's real nice.
You got to watch
You
out
know
for
what I
them
mean?
gators out there too.
Hey, you know what? I was over here the other day at this right here, and I seen a snake skin.
Mm,
I say, OC. I said, oh, they out here.
they out here.
They out here for real. And you know
Yeah.
what? I went to 7-Eleven and I seen iguanas running around like squirrels
Where?
at 7-Eleven out here, man, in Boca Raton, Florida. I said,
Yeah.
what's really going on?
Yeah. Hey man, that's their habitat. That's their habitat.
That's their habitat for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful. It's beautiful out here where I'm at, family.
Yeah. Hey,
You know.
I was on the
Hold on. I love you.
Well,
I'm just gonna say that. I'm just gonna say that. Go ahead and say what you gotta say. Yeah. What's up?
I was on your Ham Right podcast today, and
Okay.
they asked me what I was doing, and I was explaining to them about the podcast we doing, and they want to come
Okay.
on and be on the panel talking about what we're gonna be talking about.
Okay, that's a beautiful thing.
We just gotta
I
hook
can't
that up. I
wait.
just gotta hook that up, huh?
I'm excited about
Yeah.
everything we're doing.
Hey, what is
Definitely.
it? What is it that you are excited about? Why is it that you're excited? What is it that you're excited about?
I'm excited about recovery first and foremost,
First and foremost.
because I've been through the pain and I've been through the trials, in life, and talking to my daughters, my family. My daughter is working with me on a song, so that's beautiful.
That's
And
nice.
she can sing. She's real angelic. She can sing. I was trying to get her in the studio when she was young, but she was always apprehensive. But
Yeah.
she's coming to the fact of she want to do it with me because she see what I'm doing. So man, it's amazing.
Yeah, keep setting that. Keep setting that
It's
example.
amazing.
Keep setting that
Yes,
example.
yes,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
amazing.
Yeah. That's
And
awesome
just
way to start.
excited about life, brother.
Excited about life,
Because
man.
life is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see like all the people and the connections that I've had in the past, they're still here and they've been waiting on your boy. So it's good. I've been connecting a
Yeah.
lot of dots.
Yep.
I've been
Yep.
collecting a lot of dots. A lot of
When can
dots.
we?
God's good.
When can we expect you back? Coast side. West
Coast side, I'm coming back on the 5th in a couple of days.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
in a couple of days.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
That's
it's all
gonna be
good.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man. It's good.
So, I've been trying to wonder if I brought sand to the beach or beach to the sand. Either one. I've been trying to wonder. Hey, there's a lot of sand out here. Huh? What?
Hey.
Yeah.
In order to get to where we gotta go, we gotta have some sand.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We gotta
Definitely.
have some sand.
I was able to go to I took a walk yesterday. So the people out here, they walk. They're serious about walking. Serious about doing what they do. So I got to. I told myself I'm finna take me a walk, and I took me a walk, and I ended up going to someone. I don't know. I posted it. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a lady that her son had passed away from.
No, I didn't see it.
Her son had passed away from Coast Guard from helping somebody, to get back to life that was out there stranded in the water. He had passed away, So I ended up walking to the beach, just taking a walk, and I ran into that. Like it's the vibrations, the things you do, and so, and I got some good footage of that, bro, for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, hello. Yes,
It's good for the
definitely.
people.
So yeah, for sure. So it's it's beautiful, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing out here, brother. Getting much footage as I can, locking
Absolutely.
it down for sure. So,
Absolutely, absolutely.
so,
I just been thinking
so
about a lot of different things that we can do. I've been thinking about. I've been sketching out the way that I'm try to get the studio built out. So we can
okay.
when we ready to come in, we could just come in, sit down, and knock a couple of them out. Um,
Wow,
so I've been on my end trying to get it too.
that's what that's what's up. I know you
Yeah,
have.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that
Cause
I'm excited about that as well. It's just
I
all
don't got
things
nothing
I'm
but
excited
time.
about.
Yeah, I don't got nothing but
Yes,
time, man.
yes,
Nothing
yes.
but time to sit here and think
That's
about good things, positive things, and I
yeah.
mean, I think that the name of the podcast is just is phenomenal. The second
Right.
chance at the first track class life, that's phenomenal.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody using that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And you
we have to
know,
slap somebody for using that, man.
wow.
Yeah.
Hey, so I got it for. Oh, let me say, I was able to go to a meeting today for
Hmm.
recovery. A meeting
Yeah.
today. So
Hmm.
that's the thing. Like when I go out of state, out of town, or whatever, I like to go to meetings that
Yeah.
not from Vallejo.
Yeah.
So I got to go to a meeting today, and that was beautiful as well.
Nice.
It
See,
was
that's what I'm talking
so
about. That's what I'm talking about.
so lovely, brother.
Yeah,
To
that's what I'm
be
talking
able
about.
to do things like that in my recovery.
Yeah, but see, it's a lot of networking too. It's a lot of networking
Hmm.
that can be done at these meetings, getting different people's stories and seeing if different people want to get on and talk. You
Yeah.
know, it's a lot of stuff like that. You can be good for the pod as well.
And
Yeah.
you know what? Also, as well, when I walked to the beach, I met a brother. His name is Junior. Shout out to Junior. He wrote a book
Okay.
um, about, and I got his book and all that, bro. So
Oh,
that
nice.
connection is connected. I got his number and everything. It's surrogates. It's a gospel book that he wrote, but
Mm,
I can't remember the exact name of it. But
mm.
yeah, it's something about surrogates. You know what I mean? But I have the connection for us, bro. You know what
Cool,
I mean?
cool,
So
cool.
we linked in out here
Yeah,
in Boca Raton, Florida. What?
yeah. I
All
think
over the
I'm
world, Craig.
I think
Uh,
I'm be going
what?
out the way to Florida just to probably get on this other podcast. But yeah, I'm
Well, I
gonna
need to come with you.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
We're gonna get out there and get
Book a
in.
flight.
Yeah,
Yeah, that part.
yeah, yeah.
For shiggity. Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah. No, that's how we got to do it. We gotta go to place to place.
Shout out to my nigga Double Word, man. I talked to him today too.
Mm.
So it's good. We got things to do, things in the making. It's bigger than I thought. Shout out to my boy Bebop. It's bigger than I
Yeah,
thought. We got things to do, fam.
yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Keep it coming.
Yeah.
Keep it coming. Keep it
Yes.
coming, man.
Indeed. Indeed.
So what else what else got you out there? What you doing?
Like music, making
Music.
videos, you know.
Music. Hmm.
Definitely, and just staying positive. And I'm out here with wifey.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing for
Hmm.
nursing. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
all good. It's all
Yeah.
good. It can't stop. It won't stop. Uh,
That's a far place to go for nursing.
it is, but
But you do what you have to.
definitely that part
You do what you have to. No,
because
that's real. That's
the
real.
world is gonna keep turning. Either
Yeah.
you gonna roll with it or you gonna get rolled over.
No,
So
we don't want to roll up. We don't want to get rolled over. So we gonna continue to
right,
roll with it. We're gonna continue to do what we
right,
do. Um,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So
Uh, it's nice to have you on, man. It's nice to have you on here.
man, I looked up and I see you on there. I said, oh. Let's go. And I thank you for sending that link to me because yeah.
Yeah,
Bleep.
yeah. No,
Press bleep.
that link is this link is gonna be good for a while because we're gonna be doing this probably every Friday, Saturday, depending upon what we got going on. So this is gonna be the same link right here that we use to get
Okay.
on. So keep
Okay.
that
I
link.
want you to look at this. OC. I
Yeah.
want you to look at this. Check it out. skyscrapers and everything.
Wow.
You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right by the water.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
talking about?
better make sure ain't nothing coming up out that water.
Man, hey, some might be, but God got to be protected.
All right.
Protected.
All right.
The red, the black, and the green. For sure. It's good.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
Florida, man. Florida, you got to. Yeah.
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 All over the world, man.
Oh.
Yeah. I told you when I called you, I told you I was going to Alligator Alley, but I haven't got there yet. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I looked at the thing from it. I said, "Uh-oh, that's kind of scary." they everywhere.
Yeah, I know.
So,
They like
right?
it's like Jurassic Park.
Real talk, though.
Yeah.
It definitely is, fam. So I'm thinking I might just go to the zoo where it's enclosed, you know, and they got all that taken care of. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Hey,
Yes.
Speaking of that, they had this
What's
thing
that?
on the internet about 100 dudes versus a gorilla. How
Wow.
who you think will win?
The gorilla gonna give him a problem, but it's 100. It's 100 dudes though.
Yeah,
I think 100 dudes will win.
You think 100?
You know, but the gorilla, yeah, but the gorilla definitely gonna give him a problem.
I think he gonna give the first 60. The first 60 to
Yeah.
Then after that, he gonna be too tired. It's gonna be over.
Right? They're gonna tap him out.
Yeah.
For surely.
But knowing how man is, the first 20 that get thrown around like the rag dog, the other percentage of the people gonna be like, man, I ain't fucking with that thing.
Especially if it's a silverback.
Yeah.
Especially like you see the silver, niggas don't want to fuck with a silver. You mess with a silver, you gonna have a problem every time.
Because I seen this documentary. I seen this documentary where this chimpanzee ripped the door off the side of a police car. He ripped it off.
Oh,
it was closed.
Yeah,
he ripped it off. I'm like, man, that's I got to rethink that. I ain't trying to be one of them 100 dudes messing with no silverback. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. The silverback is not gonna play with you at all.
Nope.
At all.
But the internet
at
is
all.
Free, though.
And recovery, it is. And when you say gorilla, that makes me think of recovery, right?
Yeah.
I'm always thinking about recovery because I love recovery. It just has my life to where it is right now, right, OC? And that's what we're doing as well is recovery, right? So I remember when, you know, that monkey turned into a gorilla on my back, brother.
See, we got that's one of the things we got to touch on. We got to get that one.
Yeah.
That one right there. That grip is, it ain't nothing like that grip.
It's nothing like it. And by the grace of God, I got that gorilla off my back, bro. But it takes daily work, and it takes daily work to keep that gorilla at bay. If I don't do it every day, you know, it won't work. You know, so and just keep that on the forefront of my mind. You know, and keep recovery in my mind, bro. You know what I mean? With God and with recovery, bro, and living life on life's terms and accepting things for what they are and how they are, and dealing with those type of issues, bro. You know, it's wonderful. But I gotta work.
When you can get on that side of recovery that you own, it is lovely. But the road is not easy.
It's not. It's not because it's you know, the easiest thing is to quit.
Yeah,
that's what's easy, to quit, to give up. But you know, it's difficult to work. You know,
it's
but
difficult. Yeah.
I know that I have to work.
Yeah, and you just keep adding these coping skills and adding all of these things this proverbial toolbox that you got. So whenever you
Mhm.
need it, you put on something and use it. You got to pull it. Make sure you pull it. Make sure you pull it out.
For sure. And
Mhm.
positive affirmations is a lot for me
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
be like, I know who I am. I know what I can do. I know what I'm worth. I know I'm a
Mhm.
king. And so I just need to keep going. Keep going.
Yeah.
Don't stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
We
know,
don't need the that court gesture shit. We don't need none of that.
that part right there.
We don't need none of that. That buffoonery
Yeah.
is out the door. We
Yeah.
we can't stand the stomach none of that stuff. And that's what I be telling people,
For sure.
to have that discipline, it's like being a boxer. It's like being a
Uh-huh.
great boxer. That
Right.
boxer got to have that discipline to be able to stand in there and move. He got to be in there to
Mhm.
be able to get hit a couple of times and be able to bounce back. And
For sure.
that's a great depiction of life, being a great
Definitely.
boxer.
But when you speak about discipline, that reminds me of Muslims.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
My sister is a Muslim,
Oh,
and
okay.
I've been reaching out to her. We've been talking lately.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I went to the mosque with her before, and I came. She stays in Inglewood in Los Angeles. Shout out Inglewood!
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I can't wait to get back with her and just be able to go to the mosque. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
the Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam.
Yeah.
That is the real definition of discipline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Muslims, bro.
I
I just love how they are so disciplined, bro.
Yeah, I like that too about the Muslim
Hmm.
of faith, and the
Yeah,
way they go. I like that too. That's one of the things that interests me in learning about it, being a Muslim.
yeah.
I'm not a Muslim. I don't practice that,
Right,
but I wanted to
right.
learn about it, and
Hmm.
that was fascinating to me.
Right.
That's what you
It's for
about it, and
yeah,
that's what you got to have, though. That's what you got to have in life, man. You get to that point where you get disciplined and
for
doing
sure.
things like that in your life. You ain't gonna have too many
Uh-huh.
you ain't gonna have too many problems, man.
Definitely. For me, it's not as much as the learning about it. Learning about it is cool. Reading the Quran and all that.
Yeah.
But it's the fellowship for me. Like really actually going to the mosque and
Hmm.
fellowshipping with the people and
Hmm.
praying, because I believe all of it is, every religion is intertwined, bro.
Oh,
And
it
that's
gotta
what
be.
I believe within myself.
It's one it's
You
one
know,
it's one God.
right, right, right,
I mean, I don't care what
right,
you call him. I don't care what you call
right.
him. It's one.
Yeah, that part right there. Hey, I went to, like, in my addiction, I went to Mexican church, Spanish church, where I didn't know nothing about what they talking about, or I couldn't understand what they saying, but the spirit just lifted the nonsense off of me. You
Yeah.
know,
Hmm. Hmm.
the demonic
Hmm.
influence, it lifted it off of me, bro. From
It's one
like being
language.
in the streets and running through that, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
one
for
language.
real, for real.
It's one
Yes,
language.
sir.
It's
Yes,
love.
sir. Yes,
It's
sir.
one
Yes,
language,
love.
and
Hmm.
so I don't care what you practice. Yet we still trying to get
Right.
to the same spot.
Yeah, sure.
Everybody's trying to get to the same
Def-
spot.
yes,
Hmm.
sir. For sure. Hey, LC, you got the logo. I sent you the logo, right?
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I just got to transfer
Okay.
it and put it up and put it on. Yeah,
Okay.
I got it. I got it on your
Okay.
thing right here. Yeah, I think I'm
I'm
gonna work
working
on
for
that
some
tomorrow.
music. I'm working on some music as well for it.
Okay, I think I'm gonna work on
Yeah.
it tomorrow. Getting it on here so that we can have
Okay.
our own stage when we go to do the podcast. And all of our stuff be up there on the thing.
Okay. For
So
sure.
I'm gonna work on that
For
tomorrow.
sure.
Yeah,
For
'cause I
sure.
ain't got nothing to do. But
That's
yeah,
what's
man.
up.
It was nice uh getting in with you tonight, man. I can't even talk straight. I'm finna hit this bed.
I see you yawning like you
Yeah,
sleepy.
I'm finna hit this bed. I've
I
been sleeping
understand
all
it.
week, huh?
I've been watching you. I know you have.
I'm finna get tucked in. So I'm gonna
All
holler
right.
at you and get at me when you get back.
I will definitely.
All right. Boom. That's my dog, T Smooth. Well, we got business going on when he get back. But yeah, let's talk with OC. I'm your host, OC, and I'm out.